Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another session of Minds at Work. Today, we have another member from the digital banking, product development, and customer experience. صح? Yeah, I got it right. Asma Al. And she will be talking about immersive experiences, not just the UX UI part that we are always used to. It has a lot into it. I don't want to ruin it for her. Please welcome Asma to the stage. A round of applause. صبحكم الله بالخير. يلا.
صباح الخير يعطيكم العافية and thank you all for showing up. I'll start with a short introduction about myself given I'm relatively new to the bank and only wrapped up 3 months with GFH. Prior to GFH, I was working in consulting, and within consulting, I was a digital product and services specialist with a background in design and digital transformation. Within consulting, I worked in different fields, including banking, fintech, telecommunication, logistics, insurance, and I also got the chance to work with different organizations from government, private, and it gave me an insight about how different organizations operate and work and the kind of differences and similarities they share in the different fields. Prior to consulting, I had a completely different field. I was actually working in branding and advertising. Within branding and advertising, I also got to work with some really cool and interesting clients, including Bahrain Ministry of Tourism on Bahrain Shopping Festival, Shop Bahrain. I got to work with American Express for illustration work. I also got to work for a jewelry company for a short period of time, which was great, not only to work with models and jewelry, but you get a discount, which was amazing. During this time, I've also decided that I actually want to switch gears. I wanted to do more with my career and my design path because I was feeling limited to the print design. So I was thinking about design technology. At the time, design technology was not a thing. But thank God to COVID, it really boosted the industry and it took it to another level. So I received the Fulbright scholarship to pursue a master's degree in interactive design and game development. Am I a gamer? I'm not. Sorry to disappoint. But I've also learned the design part of things. But I am an OG. I grew up with PlayStation 1, I played Tarzan, I played Pepsi Man. When the internet games came up, I also played a game called George Bush Hot Dog Stand, and I was obsessed with this iconic game. I think it was around the time the president left the office and the concept, and he started his own hot dog stand. So from this concept, I wanted to do more. So what did I learn in interactive design and game development? It's not the development part of coding or writing codes, but actually the conceptual part of game design, coming up with a concept, the plot, the characters, the influence of characters on each other, the character development within a game, as well as the environment evolvement in one game or an environment. Also, I focused on the interactive aspect of the game, which is human-computer interaction, the user experience, as well as the anthropology to understand our behaviors as individuals and as collectives. Also, part of the study is studying interactive design using IoT, which is using gadgets and devices to create that immersive experience. So what does IoT means? I'll show you an example of how you can use motion sensors or use some sort of technology to bring the users into the experience.
Just a restaurant. To kids,
This is my playground.
to adults, this is just a table. To kids,
This is my cute little tiny house. Or maybe a treasure island.
it's whatever their imagination wants it to be. So to please our smallest customers, we reimagine our restaurants in a big way. Happy Meal presents The Happy Table. Step up to any table at McDonald's, hold your NFC mobile over it, and voila, the table becomes a fun play. And your mobile becomes a fun little car. Zip around McDonald's like to collect burgers. Or go a stack of mice, and 5 baddies, all to help Ronald organize a party for the folks of McDonald's Land. Careful, don't drive off the table.
So the science behind this creation is very simple, or maybe not simple, but it is straightforward. They are using NFC tags and putting them under the table. So when you connect your phone to the table, it immediately immerses you into the game. NFC tags, it is the same technology that is used for contactless payment on your phone and the pay device. It is the same technology that is used to enter a room without actually having keys. So it's a very simple concept, and they are utilizing it to create immersive experiences. As part of also studying interactive design, you need to understand the business strategy and aspects of the creation. So there is this field called service design that is part of the immersive design experience. In service design, you look at the steps of a customer and what they do in the process of getting somewhere. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a hotel, and this hotel wants to improve their experiences by going from a 4-star hotel to a 5-star hotel. In this process, you have to map the user experience along with what's happening in the front facing of the customer and what's happening in the backstage. This will help you see what is working well, what is not working well, and how we can optimize some of the processes or even remove some of these steps. So, as an example of this, when does the customer think about the booking process? Does it happen when they open the website or they open the Instagram of that hotel? Actually, that is wrong because we are late at the process. It happens at the awareness stage when they think, I want to go on a vacation. Are they looking on Instagram? Are they looking on Pinterest to collect posts to create the aesthetics? So it happens at that stage. When they get to the discovery phase and they start calling, are we immediately taking the clients or are we telling them, oh, go to the app, oh, talk to us on WhatsApp? Then it means that we are losing the clients and we are not engaging them in. So you can see how different hotels are going all the way of optimizing every single service, where you can see some of the 5-star hotels like Four Seasons, even they are optimizing the ordering menu process. So you can have it on your phone or on the iPad in the room. You can immediately order dine in and you can see a tracking of what's happening, just like Talabat, because you see a reassurance of the process or the service that you requested for. So what kind of experiences do people relate to? There is the two extremes. People like the realistic approach, which is cooking, cleaning, farming kind of games, or even immersive experiences. It could be at a restaurant or it could be an escape room, or the fantasy escape, where it's combat, racing, fantasy. And I would also include FIFA games because playing with Ronaldo, come on, and it's pure imagination. So you have these two different type of experiences. And where is the place that combine that immersive experience from interactivity, from design, from service design, rather than the themed parks that you see all around the world? A good example of this is Universal Studios, Disney Park, where the minute that you walk in, you're immediately immersed in the experience. From the minute that you put the tag on your wrist to the kiosk, you are immediately in the process of games and the mindset of like, I'm here to have fun, to enjoy it, to immerse myself. And the way they are doing it is even during your wait time, you are part of a bigger experience. You feel like you're part of a movie, you're part of the Hogwarts castle. You can see that as you are walking around, all of these different frames are talking to each other. And by the time you get to the ride, even the lighting, the chairs, the material that they are using, it's all part of the immersive experience that they are trying to create, whether it's in the interactive experience, the ride itself or the game, or just what's happening before. So, in order to achieve an immersive experience, you need to have a sensory-rich experience to get to it, which means you have to have 2 or more sensory that is included, whether it's the sight, the hearing, the touch. But does this mean that if you include more than one sensory that it is an immersive experience? No. An example of this is the kiosk in an airport, let's say. it is an interactive experience, and you're trying to have a self check-in where you are printing your boarding pass. You have the sensory of eyesight, you're touching, and there could be a smell as well with the kiosk. But is it immersive? No. Because in order to have an immersive experience, it needs to connect to something that you already care about. It needs to have a meaning. Another level of something that you care about. It's not just like, oh, I want to get it done. I want to, get over with. I don't want to wait in line. Also, you need to forget that you are part of an experience. You need to be fully engaged to be immersed in the experience. And lastly, is that your choices shapes what happens. In the example of a kiosk, yes, your choices is shaping what's happening, but are you letting go? Are you putting your guards down to have this immersive experience? Not really. Because the best experiences are designed to be seen, not designed to be seen, but actually they are designed to be felt. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Asma. Do you guys have any questions regarding immersive experiences? Take one, take two. I think it's very clear. You did a great job, Asma. Thank you. Thank you so much. A round of applause.